Hello, my name is Mary Williams and I'm the Mind Architect. Now, if you're like me, you may have spent some of your life, or it might even be where you are now, thinking, I don't think I'm doing as well as I could be doing. I don't think maybe I'm quite the person that I thought I was going to be. And maybe I'm not even reaching the heights that I thought I would reach. I certainly went through that real struggle of thinking I could do more and be more and not really understanding what that difference was or how to get there. I was really lucky that I stumbled on the changes that I needed to make. And I stumbled on them not only through my career choices, but through always pushing forward and trying to find that professional help that I needed. Now, I'm a coach, a therapist, and a mediator. And what I have found working with absolutely everybody that comes to me with that as their issue is there are 5 key issues that tend to affect all of us. They affected me too. And what I've done is I've put these together in my book. It Begins With You, Transform Your Mind to Excel as an Alternative Leader. For me, an alternative leader is somebody who leads from within. It's somebody who knows who they are, what they're about, and where they want to go. They're living and they're leading intentionally in every aspect of their life, whether that's in the corporate space, in their family space, or even just leading what they want out of their own life. They're intentional about it. I have put together in this book case studies, questions, and the 5 principles that I think really help everybody become their own alternative leader. What is an alternative leader? It's you. It's you leading from where you're meant to lead from. My 5 principles. Understand how you think, understand how your brain thinks, understand how you create those beliefs and those behaviors that are controlling your life and creating the future that you want. Just that understanding is enough to change the way that you might do things in the future. The second principle, clear your past. We all have emotional baggage. You can stay in denial or you can admit it, but it's going to be there with you. So why not clear it and get rid of it and allow yourself to be that version of yourself that you want to be? Principle 3 is self-worth, and self-worth is at the core of every human being, whether you're a leader or not. Whether we value ourselves decides how we let others treat us. It decides the jobs that we go for. It decides whether we think we're worthy of pushing forward and creating the life that we want. So principle 3 is the core principle. What is your self-worth like? And don't confuse it with self-confidence and self-esteem. They're different things. Self-worth is how much do you like and love yourself? It should be a nice high number. If 10 is the best, you should be up there at a nice 8, 9, 10. And if you're not, get in contact and let's find out why. Principle 4 is understanding the nuances of control. We think about control as a bad word, but actually we have self-control, and self-control and setting boundaries for others around us is crucially important to our success. How do we control others? How do we let others control us? How do we control ourselves? All of that is in principle 4 and why it's so important. Principle 5 is making great decisions and communicating them. There's no point being able to make great decisions if you can't communicate them. There's no point having an amazing sense of communication if you're not making great decisions. So how can we help you make better decisions? Well, you make them if you clear your baggage, have great self-worth, understand how you think, and understand how you're controlling. But there's also some really instant practical tips that I can give you and models that I give you in the book to help you make better decisions from the day that you read it. There's also some tips around communicating with others. We all hate conflict. Even as a mediator, I don't like conflict. That's why I trained as a mediator, to help people get themselves out of conflict as soon as possible. And it's all in my book. You are run 95% by your unconscious mind. Whatever your conscious brain thinks you're doing, if your unconscious mind doesn't agree, you're going to have a problem. Grab a copy of the book. You can find it on Amazon or my website, or get straight in touch if you know you have an issue that you need to clear. Have a fantastic day and go out intentionally.